Hello Zenbees, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string. And this is our string safari number 15. Yay! So you can check out all the previous projects from this series in the playlist String Safari. I'm Sandhya Manne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. This is my white square tile. And here's my 01 black Micron, my pen, black, a thicker tip pen. You can use a 08 pen as well, and my pencil and my stub. So these are the supplies that I will be using to create today's fun project. And this is our string number 15. So we have about 50 projects in the playlist. Do check that out. So this is our 50th string. And this goes like this. So I'm going to make a half circle or a curve like this, okay, and then I'm going to pull out a petal like that. Okay, so let's go ahead, do that. So somewhere here, this goes like this. Okay, this goes like this, and from here I'm going to pull out a petal that goes like this. Okay, and don't worry if it is not equal, that's all cool. So that is my string. Now let's get to tangling. Okay, so we're going to start off with this section, and I'm going to start with our first tangle, which is Molygon. So I'm going to go ahead and start from this corner, create a fun Molygon like that, and then I keep adding more that's kind of going behind. Okay, so I'm going to add one more here. This is the last one. Okay, so that is my Molygon. Now we are going to give some fun, interesting filling to this. So you can actually go ahead and add any fun filling that you want, but I'm going to do something like this. Just lines with a heavy ending. So again, and these lines are slightly curved. So I pull out my lines first. So it's closer at the top, and as it comes out, I'm kind of making it slightly away from the previous line. Okay, so I'm going to first make all my lines and then come back to add the black. So again, take your time to do this. Make sure you start and finish your lines properly. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, so we're gonna go around doing that. I'm gonna finish this as well. Okay, so I am gonna go back in. I just got I got into my zone and I forgot I was recording. So that's what happens when you get into the zone. So go back and add the blacks or the depth or the weights right at the end, like that. So I'm going to do that for this and pretty much all the lines that's here. So take your time to do that, like that. Okay, here's how it looks. So we can give an aura line to this, like that, or we can leave it just as is. I think we're going to leave it just as is. Let's just work from here this way. So I am now going to pull out a center line like this, like a spine, that, and I'm also going to ink my leaf. So I'm just going to pull it a little away, this, and like that. Okay, so I am going to divide this into some fun sections like that of a leaf. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that on the other side as well. So I'm dividing it with a cross or with an angle, like that. So this looks like a leaf. Now inside this we can fill in with different fragments. So I've picked a few fragments for our session today. So I'm going to start off with the first one that goes like this. So I've just kind of gone along the outline, and it's one continuous line which is kind of going inside and continues to go along this outer line like this. Okay, and then we're going to add another fragment that's in the shape of a bead or a rice pod, and you just quickly aura this like that on both sides. Now I'm gonna add some fun orbs inside. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this on the other side as well. Okay, so here is how my tile now looks. I've done this on the other side as well. So here I am going to start off with a smaller rectangle like this, and I'm going to pull out my line this way, and then this way, this way, and this way. And I am going to fill this section with lines. So whichever direction this initial line that we drew goes, all my aura lines kind of follow that direction. So here, since this line I pulled out is horizontal, I'm going to pull out horizontal lines, and here it is vertical, so I'm going to pull out vertical lines. Okay, So I'm going to repeat this again on this side. But before that, let's get to this section. So here I am just going to make some fun floral or organic looking climbers like that. Okay, so continuing on that. Now here I am going to aura this. Like that. And either you can fill in black or add in some tipple. I'm going to fill in black. Okay, so here I'm going back with this pod fragment. So I'm going to go ahead and make my pod and give auras, and then go back to add those tiny circles here. And of course we're going to fill these black. Okay, so again I'm going to finish this with the same fragment that we created here. So I'm going to go ahead and aura the inner lines like this, and kind of make it as one single line. So I'm going to take my time to finish the other three sections. So I'm just going to repeat whatever I've done here on the other side. Okay, so here's how it looks all done. Like that. So now let's get to this side. So here I am going to start off with a big tipple. It's because it's my favorite tangle, and it is the 50th, so I'm gonna use some of my favorite tangles. So notice how I am kind of reducing the size as I go towards the top. So you can do that. So I am now going to go back in to add black here to give it a nice completed look. take your time to do this. So I am now also going to go back and kind of give this fun aura, taking the shape of the circles. Okay, so I am now going to go back with the aura and kind of play with it like so, like pulling it out and curling it up and then going back towards the previous aura line. And so we're just having fun here. That, and if you wish you can add some circles here to make it look interesting. I'm gonna add some randomly here and there. Okay, so we're going to give an aura line to this again. Like that. So I am now going to start with our next tangle, which is Crescent Moon. So I'm going to go ahead and add the half circles on either side of this, the edge of the square. So let me start with my first one here. Then I start with my next one here. Then I'm going to turn it around like this. And like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add aura lines to this. I'm gonna make a really fine aura line, like really close to what we have here. Okay, so I'm going to add my next set of aura line, again closer to the previous one. Okay. So again, making a really fine aura line. And now I am going to make this next one slightly wider. So again, it depends. If you have more space, you can kind of fill in with some more of these finer lines and then maybe go back to the wider one. It's totally up to us. Okay, so again I'm going to go ahead and add some final lines. So here I am kind of auraing this, and so I stop right here, and I have space here, so I'm going to just aura this. And here, this section that we have, we'll fill it up with some straight lines like this. So you can do any different filling here. So I have just started off with straight lines, and in sections like these I'm just kind of playing with it. Okay, so here we are going to start off with some printums. Again, one of my absolute favorite Tangle. Okay, so here in these three sections, in these Crescent Moon, I am going to add a flower, or rather half the flower, so something like this. So I make a circle right at the bottom, the center, and then I start pulling out petals like that. So I do that on all of my half circles. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added black in the gaps, and so this side is all done. Now let's get to this side. So here I'm going to start off with a Mocha. So something like that, and I am now going to go ahead and add some Opus, which kind of goes like this. Okay, so we are going to give an aura line to this. go really slow and take your time to do this. So here I am filling it up with circles. Okay, so here again we're going to add in some circles, so I'm going to add some so take your time to do this. You can add in some more if you wish to. Okay, so I'm again going to go back and add black in the gaps to give it a finish. Okay, here it is all done, so I've added black between the circles. Okay, so now here again we're going to repeat Crescent Moon. So here I'm just going to do 1 because that is all the space we have, like that. And here I'm going to, I think I can get 2 in, so I'm going to add 2 of these, like that. So I'm going to repeat exactly what we did here. So I'm going to go ahead, start off with about 2 or 3 fine aura lines. Okay, and okay, so I'm going to give a wider aura line now, like that, and finish it up with some finer aura lines. So here I'm going to start off from here and kind of go around the aura lines and just finish it like that. Okay, so here let's finish this part. So here we are going to go ahead and so I've just added my flower and I filled it on the other side as well. So here's my tile all done. So now let's get to our pencil shading. So I'm going to start off here. Okay, so I'm going to blend this very gently. Okay, like that. So I'm also going to go ahead and add my pencil right around this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that on the other side as well. If you wish, you can add black to the circle. That would look interesting too. Or if you're planning to use colors, then you can have a blast. Okay. I'm going to fill this entire thing up. So I'm just going to pull some graphite right here, like that. So doing that same thing here. So I am going to fill this section here. So that is done. Now coming to this leaf, I'm just going to add my pencil right along one side of the leaf, and I am going to blend it out. And I'm also going to go ahead and add my pencil right here, right along this, and right along this. And here these big tipples that we have created, I'm gonna add my pencil just on one side like that. And we're going to gently blend this. Okay, so there it is, all done. So that is string number 50, and I think we had a blast creating this. I did. So do let me know. So before we end this diet, of course, we have to put our initials. So let's go ahead and see where we can add our initials. I'm going to add it right here, right at the top. Okay, so that is my job there. So now let's get to journaling. Today's date is 4th of May 2021, and this is YouTube, and this is String Safari number 50. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, and so we started off with Molygon, and then we went ahead to add Crescent Moon, and then we added Opus, and we added a whole bunch of fragments over here. So I am not going to name them, but these are some fun fragments that we added in our tile today. So that was our String Safari number 50. Hope you had fun on this safari with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbees, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbees. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Manne or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya. I get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of May are now open. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle Mini Project on my Instagram handle at Manne. Join me and let's tangle together in real time. To receive my weekly newsletters that I send out every Tuesdays, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description and sign up, and remember to claim your free gift and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other cool events that I do across social media. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.